Are you some sort of sovereign citizen or something?
No, I'm not, and that's defamation.
I'm sorry? I'm asking you a question. I'm not telling you.
No, sir, I do not work for the police.
Are you tired of government overreach and eroded freedoms? At tac-us.org, we're fighting back. We're the Transparency Accountability Coalition, a non-profit defending your constitutional rights. No partisanship, just principle. From protecting free speech to demanding transparency, we're here for you. Visit tac-us.org to learn more and join the movement. tac-us.org, because your rights deserve a voice. Act now.
What's up, everybody? We're here with a nice crew today. We got eyes on the stage. What's up, everybody? We got Body Bag Records. Dr. Sean Berry. QB Killer Warren Sapp. XXGOX. A police supporter with a box full of desecrated flags. Are you for or against the police arresting people for speech? Yep, they never have an argument. They just blindly follow the police mafia. There you go, Gio. So the reason we started coming here, everybody, is because Okeechobee County Sheriffs arrested Warren Sapp for speaking. And I'm sure they would love for one of their family members to be arrested for speaking. So they blindly support police. But they have the right to do it. We just like to influence them on the good side of history instead of the bad side of history. There you go. This is what you call counter-protest here. It's your right to do it, man. But yeah, look at the facts, dude. You don't want to look at the facts. They don't want to talk about it. This is typical of police supporters here. They just blindly support them. They're going to hand out desecrated American flags. Yeah, they don't have an American flag. They got the desecrated blue line American flag. Desecration. You good with that? Is there something wrong with this flag, sir? Why would you have desecrated flags? You don't know why you have desecrated flags? Okay, good talk. Let's see, I think they're not going to let us bring in tripods either. Up, brother. Thank you. Hey, sir. How are you? Is this the inventor of the tampon?
I am.
How are you, my brother? You really did. You really did. He improved the design and it got patented. Now, I hurt my back a couple days ago and it's really painful for me to sit down, especially on the car right here. Is he going to throw me out for standing?
No.
I've seen him do it several times now. So I can stand up?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I'm just going to leave it out there. I won't bring it inside. I can't take it up the steps. Why? I can't take it up the steps. I'm going to set it over there. So no tripods. Unfortunately, I have to do what you say. You have the guns, you have the power. I don't. The people don't have the power anymore. Thank you.
And the American Nurses Association is the voice for registered nurses in this country. It's working to chart a new course for a healthy nation that relies on increasing access to primary and preventive health care and better utilization of all of our nation's registered nursing resources. And professional nursing is in.
How many cops do you have here? It's crazy. I really don't like speech. You've seen this lady in several videos now. Not honoring her oath. Oh. I'll give you a chance to get to the podium.
Actually, I just hold it because, I'm strong. The one thing about this great country is that people have died for it, for the rights that we have today. I'm holding my grandfather's flag. My dad was in the Marines, and he fought for this country. My great-grandfather, he fought and died. My entire family has been in the military. I unfortunately did not get into the military. I had all the right qualifications except for a bunch of waivers. I had to go through so many waivers, they were just like, hey. Okay, perfect. We're gonna start on what you do have something to do with. Okay. Just a quick Google search. I was like, oh, does the Board of Commissioners in Okeechobee County cover the Sheriff's Office? In a quick Google search. I found that to be true. So anytime that we come up here talking about David or the sheriff, we have the right to do that. The same thing with your nephew. Your nephew is the undersheriff of this county. How am I? What did I do? Come on, guys.
Remove him from the meeting.
Are you freaking kidding me? This is public comment. That's why we're here. No, there's two clouds.
This is unreal. Yes. What am I supposed to say? Sir, I am. He said, I'm a nurse. He's a nurse this week, and you are supposed to follow the nurses. He said, nurses go when I go up. You stand next to me, I'll my thing. That's it's my turn. Yeah, This David has to leave without you guys are enforcing unlawful orders. You know that, right? Oh, you shook his head, yes, okay. You know we have the right to speak, right? Nine counts.
Just learned from the next great one, not good one, great one. I also learned that you should never assume that a person knows something, that something's not bad. Assuming that you don't know, this is the Holy Bible. Assuming that you don't know, this is the Constitution of the United States, which is ordained by the Holy Bible. I'm taking this route. We're going to talk about bridges, time and permits. We're going to talk about potholes. We're also going to talk about libraries. But I'm going to give you an opportunity to violate. You violate so far 4 of the 5 elements of the First Amendment. Me personally, a lot of these activists.
Look at this under consideration to get to the time that it needs. What else you have to
What does that mean? I'm going to
say.
Okay.
Something you want to talk about potholes is your time.
We're going to talk about potholes, but you just got to be clear. You don't want to talk about the Bible or exercise our freedom of religion. Is that correct? Is that what you're saying right now? We'll make it clear.
You want to talk about you said
I want to talk about.
you're out of order. You want to talk about potholes?
I'm going to talk about potholes and bridges. Now your turn, sir.
So we get time you know it, or you leave.
Leave us. I'm having to see. You tell me to leave the building? Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're telling me to leave the building?
Do you want to talk about
I want to.
Take it out. Take it off the premises.
Off the premises.
Yes.
You guys are really going to enforce it?
I'm going.
You can start walking, please.
Under threat of arrest, right?
Please don't I'm telling you.
Go, hey,
Let me tell you.
Scott, go. Or you guys are opening yourselves up for a lawsuit. Don't touch me. All right, now I need someone else holding the camera on that point. Hold on a second. You know, good morning. JohnFilax, Transparency Accountability Coalition, TNC-US.org. This is public comment. This is open public comment. I cannot disrupt the meeting during my time to speak. As a matter of fact, you disrupt the meeting when you cut people off during those 3 minutes. Open public comment is supposed to be open, not pigeonholed into specific topics like bridges. Florida Sunshine Law 286.0114. You cannot arbitrarily silence speakers. Broward Coalition versus Broward 28. You cannot. Yes, you have jurisdiction. Sir, you have jurisdiction. You have. I'm speaking on stuff you have. You have stuff. I'm talking about stuff you have. Sir, you guys are committing a felony if you remove me. You're committing a felony if you remove me, right? Poland versus California, 1971. Bethel versus Fraser Schools cannot restrict loose speech, but there's no size we don't.
This is America. This is America. You come take me out. You come take me out.
That's a request.
You come take me out.
Is this under threat of arrest?
What's yours? What's yours?
Is it under threat of arrest?
What's yours? You broke it. All your qualified.
It's under threat of arrest. I'm leaving under threat of arrest.
You're under arrest. I'm leaving. I was actually talking about stuff the county has control over. David has only control.
Thank you.
Tell me if I'm trespassed. If I'm trespassed, I will leave the building. If I'm not trespassed, then I don't have to leave the building. Asking is not legal.
Is that a request? Is that a request? You guys are... Understand you're committing felonies? Go, Bill, go! Go, Bill! You understand you guys are committing felonies, right?
How are you?
Are you here for us, or?
Absolutely.
God bless you.
Absolutely.
Bless you. What's your name?
Sanchez, Sanchez, funny you do Sanchez.
I didn't mean that racially. It's a sex joke. You have a channel you'd like to promote?
No.
Okay. Thank you for coming. Tell me your first name again.
Angelique.
Angelique, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So you just committed a felony, you understand that, right? So you understand you just committed a felony, right? You understand you just committed a felony against us? Why can't you answer? I didn't say you needed to. How about some courtesy and good faith? So no courtesy, no good faith? So you don't act in good faith? That tells you everything you need to know about the police right there. They commit felonies against you, and when you ask them a simple question, they don't need to talk to you. They don't have the good faith or courtesy to speak to you, because we're subhuman compared to them. They're in a class in and of their own. They're a blue line mafia. I try to come at you with respect, but you're saying you're committing felonies. You don't appreciate me. You answer my question. Why are you committing felonies? Yeah.
I appreciate the conversation you're going to have with me, right?
Yeah.
It's my best effort, so I appreciate that.
So why can't you have a dialogue with me?
So.
Did you take an oath to the Constitution? Is free speech one of those? So why are you taking people out of a meeting for free speech?
That's above me.
I'm sorry?
Above me, sir.
That's above you? I thought you swore an oath to the Constitution. Preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution, no? So why aren't you preserving, protecting, and defending the Constitution, sir? Instead, you're committing felonies against American citizens. Why are you committing felonies against the American citizens? These are tough questions, I know, but you gotta face them. You're the one that sent somebody out of here under threat of violence. Were you not gonna put your hands on them if you didn't leave? What is leave now or else? What's the or else part? What were you gonna do if you didn't leave? What were you gonna do if you didn't leave? You're dodging the question because you would have got violent with them. Okay, so you can come back. I can tell him you can come back. Why can't he come back? What will happen if he comes back? What will happen if he comes back? See, they're avoiding the question because they use violence to carry out the felonies, and they're doing that's nervous laughter right there. What you just saw, everyone. Nervous laughter. That's why you won't answer the question. You're committing felonies and you're using violence. You have a good day. Go wipe your ass with the Constitution. This lady's also a Constitution-killing woman. Man, do you realize you guys are committing felonies? Do you realize you're committing felonies? Huh? I guess you can't put lipstick on paper. Sir, you realize you're committing felonies with your dirty Sanchez mustache. You understand that, right? So you guys are all felons right now. Did you guys swear an oath to the Constitution, free speech? Free speech doesn't mean what David Hasselhoff likes. It means free. Dirty Sanchez. What's your name and badge number? Huffman 682? Huffman 602. Any relation to the Huffy guy? No? That's all you're going to say, huh? So these cops here are committing felonies against us. And they got nothing to say. Leave or else we're going to get violent with you for speaking. For speaking truth to power. You can't speak truth to power in Okeechobee, Florida. They have a bunch of mafia gunmen here to threaten violence against people who dare to speak. And I was speaking on something that had to do with the county and what they had control over. I guess lawsuits are the only thing you guys understand. And when it comes out of your pocket, when we get qualified immunity revoked, what are you going to do then? All right, let's try the next one, see if he has any sense. Sir, why are you committing felonies? Sir, what's your name and badge number? Addington 747. So why are you committing felonies against us? You don't know why? I'm sorry? I can't hear you, sir. Sound off. No, I'm telling you, you guys are committing felonies. I have the law right here. Would you like to read it? Would you like to read the law, sir? So why are you committing felonies against American citizens? Did you swear an oath to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution? Did you swear an oath to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution? See, they get silent. When they get caught committing crimes. Why? What did I do? I was kicked out of the meeting. Why is that? Can I have an explanation, please? What you're doing right now is engaged in viewpoint discrimination. Is it under threat of arrest? Under threat of arrest? Okay, so under threat of arrest, I'm leaving the whole property. Some more cops committing felonies against the American people. Here's the law, everybody. Here's the law. Am I trespassing this property? Can I have a trespass warning, please? Can I have a trespass warning? I'm going. Can I have a trespass warning? I'm going. Can I have a trespass warning, please? Can I have it in writing?